I do try to walk as much as I can. The tiredness starts to wear on me more now, dragging my legs still, but so I've got to allow for that as well. A friend of mine who runs a people with MS support group once a month, she actually, her and her partner had heard about this new thing coming. She said, "Are you interested in coming in?" And I said, "Yeah, all right." I did meet Deb along the way, Deb Farrell along the way a few times, and she explained quite a bit more and made it easier to try to explain to Fred, and I dragged him along as well.
Doris has felt overwhelmed by the NDIS, so keeping her familiar with who's who is important in the role of coordination, knowing where her services are coming from, knowing that she can actually feed back things that she's not happy about with her plan, and making sure that her plan stays working for her. And that's what the role of MS coordination is.
We found they're only a phone call away. We phone them up on 2 or 3 occasions and somebody's been round, we're booked in maybe next week, okay, I'll come round and talk to you about whatever we wanted to discuss. And there's always been a team member come down and done that for us, so that's been tremendous.
Doris's goals are around staying independent and being as independent as she can for as long as she can. And she wants to be able to continue to socialise. Doris also has transport in her plan. She's realised over the last little while that it would be helpful to Fred to leave him at home and read the paper and relax and have some time out, and that she can actually catch the transport to some of the social groups that she attends.
I've been going to the support group there, the MS group, on the Wednesday for 21 years, and I totally enjoy it. Do activities. If you don't want to do anything, you don't have to do it, and there's no pressure. There's just just be there and be who you want to be. I got funding for a taxi service. Today I went in on the taxi and I drove in on my chair, so I need to have the chair there as well. I can just call up a cab and just say, "Come and get me."
Cost comes into it too, to be quite honest, because if we were to have to pay for a taxi to go down there, it is quite a lot of money, it adds up over the years, so the money that the funded us there is tremendous. The way our house is configured, we had a decking out the back, which made it a little bit awkward for Doris to get up and down steps to start with. We're going to need some sort of rampage to allow us access to the house. So they came round and measured up and designed a ramp for us so that we could come straight into the house on a wheelchair. We approached them to see if they could make that solid concrete instead of pavers, and just to carry it on up to the washing line so that Doris, if she wished, could drive straight down the ramp, straight to the washing line, which they're kindly enough to have approved in Doris's latest plan, and that's on the go at the moment.
NDIS also pays for a cleaner to come in once a week for an hour, which does help. I could do the jobs quite willingly, and so could Fred, but it does tire me out, and then I don't want to put too much pressure onto him, so if it's taken off a little bit, then that's fine too, so it works out really well. I just think it's a great thing, and I think it's a chance that someone can get into it. Go for it, don't be scared.
MS support coordination is about making people's plans active.